Have a poo if you'd like to begin with a convo.
Okay, sure. Why don't you do it? Mahalo. Thank you.
So be it.
My pleasure.
Nice. And with that, let's everyone just take a breath and fully arrive here. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We know it's a long weekend, I guess, for some. And I guess maybe our Canadians had their long weekend last weekend. All right. Canada Day and 4th of July. Well, here we are. It's interesting, everything's born on in the Cancer, which governs the Cancer season, which governs our homes and motherhood and our sense of safety and being nourished and releasing insecurities. So we're going to talk a little bit about the energies of the new moon for a few moments here. And then we're going to take you through a nice sound journey. So I'm Heather, and can you
Don't know who I
introduce
am?
yourself, honey? This is my husband, Donny.
I'm Donny, and it is always a divine pleasure for us to be in circle, to be in ceremony together. Give thanks to the gods of electronics that allow this to happen so we can all be around the world and still be able to experience each other's presence. It is a divine pleasure to be in the company of divine beings. I'm honored and really just want to share my gratitude.
All right, so let's start by just sharing a little bit about the energies of this new moon. Some of you were with us on our last call. We were in the full moon of Capricorn, and we have two Capricorn full moons this season. So the second one is the blue moon. And Capricorn is, about achieving things in this physical dimension and going from, it's the it goes from the bottom of the ocean all the way to the top of the mountain, and it keeps on trucking and manifesting and bringing your intentions into fruition. Very powerful sign. And then we have, squished between it, we're in this Cancer season, and Cancer is really about, okay, well, how are things going at home for you? Might be nice to be out there and building and creating and striving, but really, our foundation is inside and in our homes. And so we want to look at things, issues as we set new intentions today, issues around our home life, our family life, and that could include finding the right home. It could be buying a home or refinancing a home or refurbishing a home or just making your home even more homey and more beautiful or yet more comfortable for you, because that all has so much to do with how we feel where we sleep at night, where we spend our time. And I just want to go back to when our childhood, it's time to reflect on too. Sometimes in our childhood, sometimes some of us may have had great homes and great childhoods. Some of us might have had more challenging times in our homes and in our childhood. So it's time to look at what is wanting to be healed or released, let go of, transformed, forgiven around what maybe our parents, and particularly the mother figures in our lives, were able to provide or not provide, and how nourished we might have felt or not. Because we can still heal and we can still create that kind of home loving, nurturing environment for ourselves right now, right? And so it's good to kind of be aware of what our unmet needs were, maybe, and how we can fulfill those needs now for ourselves. You want to say anything?
I just how important it is for us to really go down inside of ourselves and really respect that special place where we can really feel comfortable in our own bodies, in our own home, because home is where the heart is. And yet there's always this external experience, whether it be our bedrooms or our apartments or our homes or our houses or wherever we are. And it's just to really appreciate, to be in the attitude of gratitude so that we can really reflect upon what we have as opposed to what we don't have. So we can, from that place of gratitude is how we start to really reach out to the universe and create things that we really want to manifest.
So Cancer also governs the heart chakra and also the sacral chakra. So with the heart chakra, it's about a sense of caring and empathy and compassion, having compassion for ourselves, having compassion for our parents, having compassion for, just the world we live in, because this is our, home is where the heart is, and home is, even in your community, do you feel at home within your community? Do you feel a sense of belonging in your community? So there's all kinds of things stirring up and around, and having compassion for people. I love that Donny always says, sometimes like things that happen are people trying to meet a need with a bad strategy.
True that. Yeah. Well, Marshall Rosenberg was one who brought this to my awareness. He had said, there's lots of things that we see in the universe, in our own world, where people aren't necessarily behaving the way we want to. And sometimes there's things happening like war or all these weird things we experience. It can just be beyond the beyond of how to try to understand it. But from Marshall's perspective, everybody is trying to meet a precious need. And often, or sometimes, people do that with horrible strategies, but it's the precious need that we want to look at. The more we can really dive down to try to understand why they're doing that, what it is they're trying to get out of it, on the most basic human need or, human emotion experience, the more we can do that, the more we can have compassion for what it is and why it is they're doing that, is instead of blaming, shaming them, criticizing them. It gives us an opportunity to be more in a frequency of ho'oponopono as opposed to blame and shame.
Yeah, so, in our homes, if you have siblings or other people around, sometimes we carry these hurts or judgments, right? With our siblings, with our parents, and more that we can kind of look at, instead of just like, you did this wrong, you did this to me, this and that. We can drill down to what are their unmet needs, yeah? What's really happening for them? Then we can begin to maybe shift our perspective more and create a little more understanding and compassion, and then therefore connection. So these are all important skills when we are working on creating that sense of safety and security and nurturing inside of ourselves and inside of our homes. Okay. And then, our feelings and moods, our ability to express, Cancer also governs our feelings. So we want to have emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is being able to know what you're feeling, know what you're needing, know when your needs are being met or know when they're not being met, and have positive ways of to express all of that.
A lot of people say they're afraid of being needy. Okay, and I can understand that. No one likes to be around needy people. Yet at the same time, we all have precious needs, and it's the way we express our needs, the way we communicate them, that really allow people to feel like, oh my God, this person's very needy, or, oh wow, you have a need for respect, and who's going to argue with that? I'm not going to argue that you have a need for respect, because I have a need for respect too. So it's the more we can really communicate this from a much more, compassionate way, the more that people will really reach out back to us with an understanding of our needs and an ability to really respect our needs, as opposed to their experience feeling like we're whining and complaining that our needs aren't being met. That's where that sense of, oh, people are needy. It's not that we're needy, but we do all have precious human needs that are very valuable. And if we express it in a way that's not complaining, whining, shaming, or blaming, but really just going, look, I have a need for respect, I have a need for care and consideration, or I really need to be heard right now. Would you be willing to let me speak? Because I thank you for sharing, and I really just would like to share my side of the story as well. If we can communicate it that way, we really open up the doors of possibility. And as we do that, we start to have people really able to listen to us, we're not butting back and forth, butting heads with each other. The more we can really create harmony and peace in our life. And as Jesus said, peace be with us all. Peace is what we're trying to have more of on this planet. I think you would agree.
And I love Carol just chimed in here in our chat room, this former QAnon member. That was our dear friend, Katrina, who we actually married Katrina and Stephen. They were on the Global Peace Tribe last night, and Katrina came out with a new book about her experience of going down the rabbit hole with QAnon. So yes, she's a big NBC person. So we all talk the same language, and have, we're all practicing this. It's a practice. It's a way of really wanting to create deeper connection and understanding with each other within our relationships and our families. So that's great. So we were not in the audience, so we didn't see it, but I'm sure it's great if anyone wants to watch the replay of her QAnon experience. You can check out the Global Peace Tribe on Facebook. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is also nurturing. How do we nurture ourselves? And sometimes, we can nurture ourselves in ways that are balanced and healthy. And sometimes we use things like we can overeat. Like food can be very nourishing, and food can be very imbalanced relationships with food. We can try to fill ourselves with food. Or what other things do you do to fill yourself? And how can you nourish yourself in a way that is truly nourishing and balanced? And looking at things that we do, addictions, compulsions, that we are trying to get that nourishment from, but maybe it's not in such a healthy way. So we want to look at those things at this time and release any kind of toxic patterns around them. And so then that comes to releasing insecurities, releasing the imbalances with cancer. Can be like being really clingy, can be really emotional and loving, but it can lead to, if it's imbalanced in the energy, being really clingy, being really insecure, feeling very possessive, being overly cautious, or having a fear of rejection. These are all kind of cancer imbalance. So as you think about that, think about anything you want to release or transform around those kinds of things. And then lastly, cancer for the body parts rules the breast, the chest, the heart chakra, the pancreas, the stomach, ulcers, and so the sacral chakra too, because it's like that governs the energy of the mother, bring life into, bring more life forth. So if you have any issues around those specific body parts, you can also, on this day, ask for healing that really targets those. Asking that you be guided to the right healers, that you have healing in these areas, and that they become balanced and replenished. Okay? All right. So with that, And I just, we're going to take this into our sound healing now. So I'm going to go over to my bowls, and Donny's going to go to his keyboard, and we invite you to get comfortable and maybe light a candle and just close your eyes. Make sure everyone's on mute, please. I'm going to just mute Sarah. Yes. Make sure everyone's on mute for this. Heather Thomas. I can't even say it. Okay, mute. Yeah.
It's all good.
All right, great. And the view, I'm going to change the view. Okay, so can you,
Yes, I can. Okay, we're going to switch to our other mics, which is a whole different sound experience.
can you make sure that they can hear?
Okay, why don't you say hi to
All right, checking, just double checking. You guys can hear me okay? Thumbs up, great. So I invite you to lower your eyes and turn your awareness within. Bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing your breath as it goes in and out. Relaxing into your exhale. Softening your face, your jaw, your shoulders. And deepening your breath into the area of your heart. And deepening your breath into the area of your belly. And deepening your breath into the area of your pelvis. And deepening your breath into the area of your root chakra, and specifically the area between the anus and the genitals. And bring your awareness now all the way down to the center of the earth. Tuning into inner earth. To the spirit of the earth. And to the crystalline iron core of the earth. And bring your awareness back to your root chakra, that space between your anus and your genitals. And let's send down a brand new grounding cord for this moment. And this grounding cord, I invite you to explore grounding in this way. It might look like a rope or a tube or a root. Just make sure it's really well connected at your root chakra and the center of the earth. Connecting at your root chakra, that space between the anus and the genitals, and the center of the earth. Good. And bring your awareness back to your heart center. As as you take a moment here and reflect on those beautiful intentions you have at this Cancer new moon time, things you're desiring to bring into fruition over the next 6 months, or maybe even 1 month, especially as they relate to your home, your family, your sense of safety and belonging, having a nourishing, secure, stable home environment. As we take a moment now to invoke sacred space.
Call in the east where the sun rises with promise. We call upon the element of air. May clarity and inspiration guide our way as we journey forth on paths of growth and learning.
In the south, where the flames dance with passion, we call upon the element of fire. May courage and strength ignite our spirits as we embrace transformation and vitality.
In the west, where the waters flow with emotion, we call upon the element of water. May its intuition and healing cleanse our souls as we navigate the depths of emotion and renewal.
In the north, where the earth stands firm and stable, we call upon the element of earth. May grounding and abundance support our endeavors as we build foundations with wisdom and stability.
Above us, where the sky stretches boundlessly, we call upon the element of spirit. May guidance and connection illuminate our paths as we commune with the divine and higher realms.
Below us, where the roots intertwine with the earth, we call upon the element of earth. May strength and stability anchor our being as we honor the ancestors in the depths of our existence.
Call in the within, where the essence of all elements resides. We call upon the spirit of within. As we unite, may balance and harmony fill our hearts as we unite with the sacred energies of the universe.
With gratitude and reverence, we call upon these directions and we call upon the energies of this Cancer new moon. May their wisdom and guidance bless our intentions. And with that, the directions are called.
The circle is cast.
And we are now
in
in sacred space. Imagining now, finding yourself in a beautiful meadow at the time of summer. And the sun is shining. There's a beautiful breeze moving through. And in the yonder is a beautiful forest. A forest filled with beautiful colors and lots of life. Well, being the beautiful summer day, you decide to venture over towards that forest. Towards that forest, across the meadow you go. And as you move towards the forest, there seems to be a giant old tree that is calling you. So you move over towards that tree, this giant old tree. And as you reach its canopy, you look up at its beautiful leaves. And then you take a little closer look at this tree, and you look at the trunk of the tree, and the next thing you notice is that there's a rather large opening. An opening large enough that you can actually walk into. So you go and peek in that opening of that tree. And the next thing you notice is that its root system is making like a stairwell going down. Well, this all seems rather intriguing and inviting. After all, this tree was calling you. So you decide to make the journey down. And step by step, down and down you go. Step by step, going deeper into the earth you go. Step by step, going down and down. Down and down, down and down. Into the womb of Mother Earth you go. And finally, you land at a landing. And what opens before you is the most beautiful, majestic scene. For this place is filled with beautiful trees and flowers and creatures. And in yonder is a rather large body of water, perhaps an ocean or the sea. And you can hear the waves lapping up in the distance. And there seems to be a path that will lead you to this body of water. So you make your way down that path towards the water you go, which is only just a couple 100 yards. And as you make your way down that path towards the water, the whole place seems to come to life. For the butterflies come fluttering and the creatures come out. The birds come chirping as if to say hello. And it maybe takes you a little by surprise that all these creatures seem so friendly and familiar with you. For as they should. For you have arrived to the sanctuary of your soul. Your soul's spiritual home. In a place your soul knows to go for guidance and inspiration and healing. So you take it all in as you get closer and closer to the water. And once you reach the water's edge, I just want you to check out that water. And check out the beach. Or maybe there's some sand crabs running around. And the water's clear and calm and just a beautiful temperature. Well, being the time of this Cancer new moon, which governs the energy of water and the shores, You take a little walk around the shore and perhaps finding some shells or discovering new things and listening to the waves lapping up. Feeling the rhythm of those waves. Maybe dipping your toes into the water, splashing around the shore. Well, how about taking a nice healing dip into these magical healing waters in this sanctuary of your soul now? So you prepare yourself to enter the waters. And you slowly walk into those waters, submerging down into the waters, where you realize that these are indeed magical waters. For you can breathe under these waters and see perfectly. These waters are filled with beautiful, colorful fish and coral and other sea life. Maybe there's sea turtles, honu, maybe dolphins, whales, maybe some octopus. Well, the next thing that happens is that one of these sea creatures comes up to you. And they tell you that they are your water guide. They are there to guide you into a healing, mystical journey in these beautiful healing waters, where transmissions and empowerment await. So you allow yourself to get inquisitive and explore, following your water guide through these healing waters. As your guide leads you, they perhaps take you through another passage, a passage that will cleanse you of all insecurities, cleansing and helping to release any wounds from the past, from your childhood, anything that hurt you or made you feel that you didn't belong, dissolving these wounds and memories into the waters. Healing waters are extracting the root source of any pain, renewing and refreshing you. As these energies release, you let them go, offering your forgiveness and ho'oponopono. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I love you. I thank you. I wish you blessings on your journey. love you. I thank you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I release all attachment. I release all thought patterns, belief systems, attitudes, ways of being, habits, addictions, compulsions that are no longer serving me. I release, I let go. All habits, all patterns, all addictions, compulsions, ways of being that are no longer serving me. I release them into these healing waters and I let go. The waters are helping you to release, to let go, as they extract them from you on a cellular level, making you new again. As you continue to journey through the waters, you meet other beings, other creatures. Soul family in these waters. Maybe dolphins who you swim with and play and sound and sing. Maybe you meet the giant whales. Listen to their magnificent songs. Maybe schools of fish pass you by. Who seem to move as one being, one family. Exploring all this beautiful life underneath the waters. So many communities of beings. Inspiring, refreshing, renewing you, opening your heart, expanding your mind, reminding you that you are born of love. As we affirm, I am open to love and kindness. I am open to love and kindness. I am compassionate. I am empathetic. I give and receive love in a balanced way. to love and kindness. I am open to receiving the unlimited gifts of the universe. I am peaceful. I am content. I love myself unconditionally. I give and receive love effortlessly. My love is filled, my heart is filled with love and joy. I am open to love and kindness. I am open to love and kindness. I am peaceful. I am open to love and kindness. And in a moment, your water guide will be ready to guide you back towards the shore. And as they take you back towards the shore, you take a moment to thank them for a safe journey. And you emerge from the waters, feeling refreshed and renewed, open to even more love, harmony, and kindness. You gather yourself back and begin your journey back down that path that will lead you back toward that root system that will take you back up. And as you walk down that path, The whole place seems to be even more vibrant and alive than before. The colors, the sounds, the smells, the sights. And perhaps some of your guides or ancestors who dwell in this sanctuary of your soul come out to bless you on your journey. And they remind you that they are there for you. They're walking with you. They're supporting you, inspiring you. So remember to ask for their help. Maybe you see an ancestor or an angel or several. For they are there with you in the sanctuary of your soul. In this beautiful womb space of the earth. And you reach that root system and begin your journey back up. And step by step, up and up you go. Step by step, going up that root system you go. Feeling lighter and lighter, and better in every way. Filled with hope and inspiration, knowing that you are supported and guided in all good ways. Up and up, up and up. A couple more steps, then finally you pop at the top into a beautiful day. And before you make your way on with your day, you take a moment to thank that tree. Perhaps giving it a hug or leaving it an offering. And that tree reminds you that you can return to this portal, to the sanctuary of your soul anytime you so desire. And with that, you let it all go, ready to make your home an even more beautiful, compassionate, safe, healing environment for you and those around you. And you rest in the knowing that all is well. And now in a moment, it'll be time to return from your journey and stir. Bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. Just noticing your breath as it goes in and out. Noticing anything you gathered from your journey you would like to make note of. And if you feel ready to stir, you can perhaps begin to wiggle your fingers and toes as we bring you back with a song.
waves are coming in. Those waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence
Near the ocean.
Those waves are coming in. Those waves are coming in. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
There is so much magnificence near the ocean.
We give thanks for the ocean.
Waves
We give thanks for the healing
are
waters.
coming in.
We give thanks to our guides.
There is so
We give thanks to the elementals.
magnificence
We give thanks to the angels and
near
archangels,
the ocean.
the ascended masters in cosmic hierarchy, and all those of highest light who've been with us here through our ceremony tonight. May these healing waters continue to wash in, through, and around us. Soothe our emotions, open our hearts. May the creative energies continue to flow through us as we bring forth all of those beautiful blessings we are here to create and bestow, share. May we know we are supported and guided in all good ways. And may we find that home within our hearts and within our communities. We pray for all of our brothers and sisters to also find love within their hearts and within our communities and our global community. May we extend this energy out as a blessing for all beings. May we restore peace within and without. That we may rise into our divine birthright, into the magnificence that we are destined to be. Shining, beautiful beings of light, of love. And may all veils of illusion and confusion be dissolved into healing waters. As we invoke at this time of it's also a beautiful alignment with our spiritual sun, Sirius in our sun. May those higher frequencies of unconditional divine love stream through onto this earth plane. May we be conduits of healing, of compassion, of empathy. May we be strong, well, like the divine feminine, the fierce mother, as we help guide and walk our ways home. And with that, we give thanks for our circle today. We give thanks. We know that as we come together, we can combined energy like this, our prayers, our work are amplified thousandfold, for we each hold a key. And with that, we release this energy. Go if you must, stay if you will. The circle's now open, but never broken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the blessings of the goddess, of the divine feminine, and all beings be always with you. May peace be with you. Ashe, Mahalo, Satnam, Merci, Grazie. Thank you so much for joining us for our circle today. And don't go away. We're going to come back and sit with you for a moment and take any sharings. Thank you.
Okay, we're back.
Let's just switch the view. All right.
Aloha, everybody.
Aloha, everyone. How are you feeling?
Calm.
Calm?
Calm is good.
Thank you. Yeah, we
Way better
just
than
wanna
stressed.
open up to see any how you're feeling, any questions, anything you saw or received. Often, if we receive something through our meditation, it's not only for ourselves, but for other people in the circle. So, yes, Sarah. So,
So I'm a freediving Capricorn, and I have many recordings of whale songs. And if you're interested, I can share some of these whale songs with you for your healing frequencies in the future,
I would love that.
if you would like.
I would love that. Be honored.
Okay.
yeah,
I will go. I'll go
Big,
through my library and find them.
I'm a big fan of the whales and dolphins, so I love their singing.
yeah, and Donny has received recordings from the whales here too,
Yeah.
on Maui. So,
I mean, when I used to play in the boats, and this was a long time ago, one of the boats would drop down a microphone while we were playing, and when we stopped, I would get the recordings from them. So, but they're really old. They're from the '80s, actually, back in the day. So, it's any new recordings would be greatly appreciated.
There's even a new whale song that was a very low tone that was sung about, I think it was 2 years ago. It was a song that the humpback whale observers had never heard before. It was a very intense experience at 65 feet below the surface.
Interesting. Yeah, I've read different things, and somebody was telling me that when they sing the same song the whole year,
and then they change every year.
but when they change all simultaneously. I mean, I don't know how they do that. I mean, obviously, their sound travels a long way, but the fact that they're able to communicate that around the world instantaneously is a miracle in itself. They're far more of a mystery than we give them credit for.
Sound travels faster through water than air. Air is an insulator.
Yeah, the world's a big place for them, and they seem to have great communication skills that even we don't seem to carry. I guess our cell phones travel pretty fast, but
So you got
Well, and
some,
when you think about it, all of our cells, the whales and human cells, have water in them. So when we're in the ocean, it's like we are a drop in the ocean. And when I'm hearing the orchestra of whale songs, when I'm at 60 feet or 70 feet below the water, I feel like part of the song. It's like the song goes through me.
absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
it's amazing that you don't really hear it so much when you're above the water, but when you get in the water, you can definitely hear them. It's really like it's much louder down there than I, usually I'm thinking, oh, I can see them out there, but I don't hear them. And as soon as you dive in, you're like, wow, they're really loud down there.
nice.
Very.
Thank you, sir. I'd love that.
And thank you, Gail. And she said she feels calm, at peace, centered. Good. Tiffany, so relaxing. You're welcome, Carol. Does anyone else want to unmute themselves and share anything? Or how you...
We'd love to hear from you.
Maximum grace for this lovely meditation. I'm loving how you're feeling. Oh, good. This is your birth month.
Yay.
Hey, are you a Cancer? I just had my birthday, June 29. Nice.
Hi, good evening.
Hi,
Um,
Sylvia.
Aloha, Sylvia.
hi. Well, I was able to finally kind of join in from the beginning to end and not jump in or, start late. Very
Mhm.
glad to
All
really
perfect timing.
and join. And I was looking for the moon today in my area. I'm in New York City, but I don't know with the, it's a little cloudy and raining, and obviously it's the summer over here too. So I didn't see the moon. I don't know if anybody saw the
No,
moon.
you
No,
won't because it's a new moon, so it's the dark moon. So probably
Oh.
tomorrow and the next day you'll see a
you'll get
little
the
sliver
sliver.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, still rubber. Oh, I see. I see. Yes, I was very happy to join in. For some odd reason, I'm surrounded by cancers. Um, you know, um,
Me too.
I have assignments, a few stuff that I'm doing, and I'm surrounded by cancers. One is June 28th, one is July 14th, another person I know is July 2nd, and I'm a Virgo, but obviously Virgos and cancers do get along, but for some odd reason I'm surrounded by cancers. So and they all cancer men.
Oh, nice. Hopefully you're getting lots of nurturing from them.
Yeah. So it's very nice. I guess this is the season too, so it's just I wouldn't, I don't know if it's coincidence, but it just happened to business wise that is. But it just happened to be, around cancer men. So um which is nice. Hopefully I can find somebody romantically who is a cancer too. Who knows?
All right, well, call
I
that in.
can recommend cancers.
Call that in for this Cancer season for having beautiful, loving relationship.
Thank you, thank you. And I am definitely going to order the book. I know and you
Yes.
did send that e-blast. So I did. Did I? I think I downloaded Kindle because
The
I
Kindle,
think
but
yeah.
now it has we have the physical book, and maybe Tiffany can show she has her book. Our books aren't getting. We
Haven't
live
made
in
it yet.
Hawaii. Our books. So everyone we wrote a book. We actually wrote two books. So
Mm,
it's called the Moon Ritual Alchemy and the Moon Ritual Alchemy Guide. So Tiffany has them already. She lives in Atlanta. Ours aren't going to be
okay.
here in Hawaii till next week, and yeah, she got hers in 2 days. So
Okay. So I'm gonna look it up on Amazon tonight because I know I did
yeah,
download like the
and,
Kindle,
and if
purchase the
There they are.
there
Kindle.
they are, there's our books.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So if you're in Canada or if you're in Germany, it's on
Amazon
every
Canada,
Amazon.
Amazon Germany.
Okay, so and sometimes it just automatically switches to your Amazon if you're in Canada, like that has
It
happened to
usually
me.
does.
So just you'll find it on every Amazon, no matter where you are in the world. Yes, so if you buy a book, we're having a master class coming up, and the date is going to be the last Saturday of the month. So our master class goes with our book, and if you buy the book or buy the Kindle, which is only $2.99, and leave us a review on Amazon, you get our $97 course for free. Okay, so you can spend just $2.99, or you can buy the book, which is $17.99 American.
And of course, we really love to be in family together. The New Moon Journal is an amazing opportunity to track your moon journals, to set your intentions, to give it
Yeah.
a clear paper reflection of where you're going, what you're doing, and really how you're navigating your life. I mean, we get out of life what we put into life, and the clearer you are, the clearer the results. So the Moon Journal is a profound opportunity for you to really specify, for you to get really clear and specific about what it is, where it is, why it is, how it is that you are manifesting your life. We are all here as divine beings, here to manifest our greatest intentions. And yet, you know what? We've got to be willing to do the work. And the journal is a great opportunity to start to put in that time of being specific, about what it is that you want, being specific what it is you're envisioning, because we are all capable of creating anything if we put our minds to it. And the journals are just another reflective tool that gives us that opportunity. Fun stuff. Your life is a fun journey. So make it that way. Invest into it. Invest your thoughts into where it is, what it is you're trying to create, and make it happen. I promise you guys, you're all magical beings that are here for a purpose, not just to hang out and go do whatever. We're all here to be part of the solution. And as you might have noticed, there are things in the world that we probably don't agree with, or things are a little bit challenging. So the world needs us more now than ever, to really step up, get clear about how we can support the universe, support our family, support our earth, support our ohana, so that we can really just be incredibly blessed and shine our light in this journey we call life.
And so, yes, the book does contain, Seraph, it has each zodiac sign and all of the correspondences and like a little ritual that goes with each sign. And then we have an online community. So each month we drill in a little deeper because, with all the different transits and aspects, yeah.
Yes, we can support each other because, let's face it, we all thrive on support. We thrive on community. We thrive on being together. It's a miracle that this technology allows us to be here in this moment, and I'm grateful for that. And more importantly, I'm grateful for not the technology, but just the family that we create, you being a part of our ohana, because it's such a precious gift that we bring to each other, whether we just share what we're experiencing in that moment, there's always, we're all connected on some level or another. And as we awaken to that and participate in that, connecting that is, we start to really empower our visions, empower our place in life, and feel the support, because we're here to support you. I promise you, we are here to answer questions. We're here to listen if necessary. We're here to give advice if you'd like that, or at least minimally be present in what it is that you're feeling or needing, or trying to be a supportive part of that process. We love you. We love doing our ceremony stuff.
Yeah.
We're grateful for you guys being in circle with us, or in a box with us as I look at you all on the computer screen. But we are in circle. We're all kind of holding hands together and really just showing up for that thing we call life in our global family is what I call it. Thank you for being part of us.
So Carol in Trinidad, not Carol Craig, there's another
No,
Carol. There's
Carol.
one beaming in from Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Awesome.
Can you?
Yeah, both of us are from the Global Peace Tribe, Carol and Carol.
Yeah, Carol and Carol. Oh, thank
Wow.
you. You
Trinidad.
guys-
That's
Trinidad,
Jamaica?
Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, I'll turn up. I'm in the dark, but maybe you can see me.
Yeah, sort of. Nice. She's in
Hello,
bed.
everybody.
Probably
Yeah.
late. The hurricane passed you or what?
Oh my God, it was like 20 miles north. Holy crap, we've never had a class 5 like that. And it was like right there. All night I looked at the radar and I had nowhere to go. So I don't even know why I was looking, honestly.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
Hello, it went by. It just wiped out Grenada, though. I knew if it wasn't me, it was going to be someone else, which sucked also. Because even though I was feeling good, it wasn't hitting me. I knew it was hitting somebody else. We got to do something about climate change. I am the conservation commissioner in my hometown in Rhode Island. I'm gone for 5 weeks right now because I got a few people who come in the summer that I frankly cannot be in their presence right now. So I just come to my house in Trinidad in the summer when they come. I just can't do it.
Good
I'm telling you, I used to get a hotel room and so I could be around them for some hours each day and then separate myself and let them have the house. But this year I just said, no, I left. I'm 5 weeks down here and I'll be back after that segment vacates. Because it's just the smartest thing for everybody. I'm telling you.
Aw.
That's great boundary setting, Carol.
That's it. I know how to make
Taking
it
care of
work.
yourself.
Like I can be very civilized in texts, but
Right.
I can't absorb their energy within it, right now. So yeah,
Okay.
but
Well,
I
we're
enjoyed the
glad
heck
you're
out of
safe.
meeting Katrina. I have to tell you, that was very cathartic for me.
Oh,
I
good.
sent both of my sisters emails or texts during that, with a little extension of healing and just a bit of a reach out just by listening to the two of them and how they navigated that. That was
Yeah.
very helpful for me. I loved it. I really loved it.
Oh, good. Good.
So
Yeah, we were
yeah.
kind of surfing with them through that. I was like, whoa, but they made it.
Yes, they really did. I loved listening to how Steve handled it. I really did. That meant everything to me. I
Yeah.
really did.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy her book. I want to read
Yeah.
more
Get her
about it.
book. Okay.
Yeah, I
Please give
think
it a review.
people, for sure, people they get drawn into beliefs. There's no question about it. We've seen people for years go into
Yeah.
EST, Mooney, Scientology. Let's go down the list. I mean, and it happens. And
Yeah.
so we got to welcome them back. We can't, if you're, unity consciousness, we're all one. I feel like we really have to own some of it for ourselves and try to bring them back into the fold. I don't know. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
anyway, thank you so much for that. I
Thank you,
really
Carol.
enjoyed that.
Oh, good. Thank you, Carol.
Uh, Thanks.
All right, everyone. I think we're bringing this to wrapping it up.
Does Ina want to say
And
anything?
Ina,
Nope,
oh, I
she's
think,
good.
okay. All
Aloha,
right.
blessings. I love the little birdie. She's such a little cutie. Good job, Dad.
All right, we will be sending out the replay if anyone didn't see the whole thing. We still have one spot left for our temple, moon temple tomorrow. I think Davey, are you coming? I don't know. I thought maybe you're coming. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. And thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the full moon.
Blessings and aloha.
Hello.
And join our online temple and get our book. And yeah, we'll talk to you later. Mahalo. Bye-bye.
Aloha.
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 Okay, stop recording.